Yo, what's going on, guys? It's C-Rev. Welcome to another MLB The Show 21 video. Today is episode 3 of our No Money Spent series. Where we left off last time, we got the free Roberto Clemente from the store, and we got 5 new players from the AL Central Team Affinity. Friendly reminder to like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. So this is going to become tradition on these episodes. Our first task every single time we log on is to do these daily moments. They actually threw us a bone today. This daily moment is worth 2, so because of the way I have to record these, they're always going to come out a day later than when I actually did them because I have to edit them and all that good stuff. So hopefully you guys are doing this moment because it's worth 2. And that's actually huge for us because we're 2 away from Jason Giambi, so we'll be able to start his evolution program today. Daily moment is complete. We are now at 5 daily moments completed. We got this Giambi. We're only 3 away from Diamond Roberto Alomar as well. So let's talk about this Jason Giambi, our future starting first baseman. This bronze card is the start to his evolution program. You can find this under player programs and Jason Giambi Evolution. You can't start the program until you have the bronze card. That's why we needed to knock out those daily moments. There are a few rewards along the way, and at 50 points you are going to turn your bronze Jason Giambi into an 85 diamond Jason Giambi. It looks like stage 1 is 2 moments for 5 points each, so we're gonna end up with 10 points after we knock these 2 moments out. So let's do that. That's over with. We got 10 points now, and we're on to stage 2. As you can see, now we can do missions, moments, and exchanges. I strongly advise you guys not to do the exchange for this card. It's pretty much just a waste of stuff. You don't have to do the exchanges to get the program done, and you can get your points in other ways that are much easier and much cheaper. So let's talk about the second stage of moments. There are 4 of them in total, 5 points each, so that's going to give you 20 points, bumping you up to 30 points in total. You don't technically have to do these moments to complete the program because you can get 40 points from missions, but I highly recommend that you just do all 4 of them. It's probably going to be the best bang for your buck time wise. And if you put off the moments, then you're going to have to do all the missions, and some of the missions involve online play. Unfortunately, there is a 3-inning game moment in here, which is kind of a bummer, but we're just going to suck it up, go ahead and knock out these 4 moments. Moments are done. We are at 30 out of 50 points now, and it's time to move on to missions. Here are the 4 missions you can do. Each one of them gives 10 points, so you only have to do 2 of them, and conveniently there's 2 online and 2 offline missions. The online missions are tally 5 hits with the rookie Jason Giambi, which is the bronze, and tally 5 extra base hits with Yankees. The offline missions, which I should say you can also do online if you want to, are tally 10 total bases with bronze Giambi and hit 3 home runs with first baseman. So since we only need 20 more points, we are going to throw bronze Jason Giambi in our lineup. We're going to try to get 10 total bases, and that should bump us up to 50 points and turn him into his 85 diamond card. Now, if you remember from last episode, we still need to beat the Baltimore Orioles on All-Star in a play versus CPU game to finish out this Eric Davis program. So what we're going to do, we're going to throw bronze Giambi in at first base, and we're going to go play the Orioles on All-Star and finish this program as well. And I just realized while setting my lineup, this bronze Giambi card is actually a primary third baseman. I did not realize, so we're going to have to get our 3 home runs with first baseman from Jim Thome, but we'll still play him at third, try to get him his 10 total bases. As is usually good practice when you're grinding stuff for one player specifically offline as well, we are going to bat him leadoff just to get him the most amount of plate appearances. And boom, the Orioles have been defeated. We got these sick unis, and the Eric Davis player program is now completely done. We are going to play Eric Davis in right field over Roberto Clemente. We'll end up moving Clemente to the bench. Lots of power in our corner outfield now. We did get 2 total bases with Jason Giambi, so we need 8 more. We didn't hit any home runs with first baseman, so we still need 3. And now we are going to tackle the huge task that is the US Conquest map to try to get this 89 Albert Pujols. As you can see on the map, we've taken over basically every territory without actually playing a single game yet. So what I'm going to do now in this video is show you guys how you can do this. Just to show you in the goals as well, I never stole any fans. I recommend that you actually do steal fans, especially in the beginning, because it'll help out a lot. But I just wanted to show you that it's possible to completely take over the entire map without playing a single game. And from here, all I have to do is reinforce next to each stronghold, and then I just have to play the 30 games against the computer for each stronghold on the map. You also don't have to complete every mission in here to get the Albert Pujols. The Albert Pujols reward is actually just for taking over all 30 of the team strongholds. But you also get 3,500 stubs and 10 packs for taking over every territory. And it's really nice to have the entire map taken over before I play the games as well, because now if I want to go to reinforce, I can go ahead and, like, if I want to play the Rockies, I can just pump 50 fans in there, and then if I skip to attack, and then I go to play the Rockies, I can play them on veteran. So the more fan advantage you have, the lower difficulty you get to play at. Also, I changed my team color to white so I could see where I was on the map easier, just a little trick. But now I'm gonna hop over to actually my main account, which hasn't done this conquest yet, and I'm gonna show you guys how you can take over this whole map without playing a single game. Just wanna be clear also, when I say take over the entire map, I mean besides the strongholds. To truly take over the entire map, to get the 89-hour Pujols, you are gonna have to take over every single hexagon, which includes the 30 strongholds, so you're going to end up playing 33 inning games against the computer. I completely forgot to mention this as well, but when you complete the Eric Davis player program, make sure you go to first inning program and then down to collections. You actually get 35,000 XP towards the first inning by collecting the Eric Davis card. I don't have it on this account because we just switched accounts. And a lot of people have been asking me on stream if they should save this collection for double XP weekend that's coming up. It's not gonna work. Just go ahead and collect it now. The double XP is just for in-game experience as far as I know. All right, here we are, fresh conquest map. So here's the route you're gonna take to go ahead and take over the whole board except for the strongholds. So when you start out, you're gonna wanna go top left, and then you're gonna wanna build around your original starting point in a circle like this. You're gonna end up here with 3 fans, then I go left 1 and up 1. And so after your first turn, your board is gonna look like this. Now here is if you wanna do the steal fans missions, this is when you would start to do it. You definitely wanna steal fans from the Rockies first turn and then take them over as soon as possible. The way you steal fans is you click on a stronghold, you select the team, and then whatever difficulty you're on is going to determine how many fans you steal. So if we won this 3-inning game on All-Star, we would steal 3 fans from the Rockies stronghold. Stealing fans is way better in the beginning turns because you don't have that many fans, so it really helps a lot. And to complete all the steal fans missions, if you want to do so, you do need to steal 15 million fans, so that's either 3 games on Legend or 5 games on All-Star or some mixture of difficulties. But we're going to go ahead with the route, assuming you don't steal fans. Again, if you steal fans, make sure you do it right before you take a team over, and it's going to make things a lot easier because the team you're attacking is going to have less fans and you're going to have more fans. But we're going to go ahead and skip to reinforce, and then we want to reinforce over here, and then basically we're just going to go straight up. The more territories you control, the more territories you get for reinforcements, so we really want to take advantage of this empty space up here in the top and in the northwest to try to build up our fans. We're going to reinforce again over here in the top right, then we're going to skip to attack, and then we're going to go up and to the right, and we're going to try to take over this top row here as much as we can. And now we look like this. Next turn we skip to reinforce, and now here's an important part. Our goal is to move up and to the left. In general, we want to take over as much of this blank space as we can up here, and our general route is we're going to try to go along the west coast and then down along the south, and then all around, and then we'll come back for the middle eventually, but this takes a long time. But even though we want to go up and to the left, we have to protect the territories that are prone to being attacked. It's very, very rare for you to lose a territory battle if you match the same amount of fans that are attacking it. And so what we want to do here is we want to notice that they have 2 fans each, the twins, and we want to reinforce these 3 blocks so that if they attacked us in any way, it would be even and we would probably win. Same with this spot right here. We want to match 2 here. Unfortunately, that only leaves us with 1 reinforcement. We're going to throw it up top. We're going to skip to attack, and then we'll just move over 1. This makes the process a little bit slower, but you aren't going to get taken over on your backside here if you just keep matching the fans that they could attack you with. So we'll skip to steal fans. We got to get through all the AI moves. Then we'll skip to reinforce again. And as you can see down here, there's a 2 here and another 2 up here. So we want to throw 1 here. We want to throw 1 here. I'm going to put 1 here just to take over this blank space that's hanging out right here, and then our last 2 are going to go up top. Skip to attack phase. We're going to go down into this blank space, and then use our last 2 over here to take over more blank spots. As you can see, the computer didn't attack us because we're matching their fans, and we need to reinforce to 2 on this one next time. Once again, skip through steal fans, skip to reinforce. We're going to want to throw 2 here. Now there's a 3 right here. He could go any of these 3 ways, so we actually have to match all 3 of these, and there's a 2 down here. So this is a very slow process, but I hope you guys are kind of getting the point. And obviously, again, this is a lot easier if you steal fans in the beginning. All right, we are pretty safely matched here, so we are going to reinforce all up top. That gives us 8, and we're just going to go straight across Hopefully we win the 7-2. And I should have mentioned this earlier as well, but make sure you're simulating all the games that aren't stronghold games. If you play all of them, it's going to take you hundreds of games to get through this map. Definitely just simulate them. As you can see, we won the 7-2 there pretty easily, and now we have this blank space to take over right here. We're going to go up, and we're just going to take over all these blank squares. Again, the more territories we control, the more reinforcements we get, so we want to own as many of these as possible. And we're making a little bit of progress now towards the left side. So we're back to the reinforce phase. We want to make sure we're still matching all around where we need to, and we're going to continue to work our way to the northwest. As you can see, our reach is a little farther now. We skip to reinforce yet again. We check around. We're still matching pretty well, except on the bottom here. We need to throw 4 here. We need to throw 4 here and 4 here. And you can actually see these teams kind of around our border are kind of cannibalizing themselves. A lot of the places where we put 4 before are now down to 2. That's because teams are battling with each other. So now that we're reinforced pretty well, except for this one right here, now we have a big chunk we can go ahead and throw right here. That's 9 fans. We can attack downwards, just try to get back to our connection. And it's really just rinse and repeat at this point. We're going to make sure we're reinforced enough on the right side and along the bottom, and then we're just going to keep trying to move west. Eventually, you'll make your way up and around the Mariner stronghold in the northwest as we've done here, and now you kind of just want to trickle down the west coast. Trying to make sure you keep a decent block of connected hexagons as well, because you can't actually reinforce a territory that's not connected with your home base. So if they were to break me off in half, like right around here, then I wouldn't be able to reinforce a territory on the coast like over here. It's not a big deal because you can always counterattack and take the territories back the next turn, but it is just slightly annoying and something to think about. And eventually the map starts to turn out like this. You can see we've taken up a significant part of the northwest part of the country. We got to go back up by Seattle and clean it up a bit, but this is basically how it works. From here, we're just going to go down and then over to the right, and we're just going to keep simming and simming and simming, and eventually we'll be able to take over all of these territories. I'm not going to finish showing you another completed map since I already showed you that on the other account. Once you get to this point where you have this many territories, as long as you keep up with the principles we already talked about, make sure you're matching over here, like I need to add 2 to this one, then you should be good to go. The more territories you own, the more reinforcements you get, and so this gets easier and easier the more of the map that you control. We're back on the no money spent account. We're gonna make sure we go to programs first inning and collect this Eric Davis before we forget. That is a free 35k experience and 1,000 stub. That now puts us at around 85,000 experience, so not bad. We're a little over a fifth of the way towards the boss pack. And that's really our next course of action, is finishing off this map. We're gonna make sure we keep bronze Jason Giambi in the lineup so we can keep working on his evolution progress. And for you guys grinding Conquest, make sure you have some good cards in your lineup that you're gonna use in ranked so you can work on parallel progress while you do this. This is gonna be a long process. I'm definitely not gonna finish this today, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I hope the Conquest guide was helpful for y'all and helps you take over this map a little easier. I'm gonna try to have this Albert Pujols card done within the next 2 or 3 days so we can go ahead and start playing some ranked games, so that'll be exciting. Next episode, however, episode 4 is an episode that you're not gonna want to miss. We are going to take some of our stubs to the marketplace. I'm gonna show you guys what I look for flipping cards, and show you guys how if you sit there in a pocket of certain cards for a decent amount of time, you can really earn a lot of stubs. I'm trying hard on this account to use a lot of the players that are really easily obtainable and free, but if you learn how to work the market and flip cards, you can definitely get some expensive cards off the marketplace just for putting in a couple hours of work. That's probably your best course of action as well, as far as completing the live series collection as fast as possible as a no money spent player. So here's the final squad before we sign off. We got Eric Davis in right field now. We're working on Jason Giambi, who's going to be our future Diamond starting first baseman. We're 3 daily moments away from 89 Roberto Alomar taking over second base, and then we will have a full lineup of Diamonds. Our rotation could use a little work, but we're going to get some gold starting pitchers from the prospect packs from the Conquest map, and of course we're going to have 89 Albert Pujols rocking at third base. That's going to do it for episode 3, however. Friendly reminder to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for all your support, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.